This is Doombox, and I am not gonna tell you the same stuff I've told you every single year for Halloween. So if you want to know the basic info, like how to play the costume brawl, where to get trick-or-treat bags, how do you get the new mask this year, feel free to watch any of my previous Halloween videos, which cover all the basic information about Halloween. So doing that again would be extremely redundant and time-consuming on my part. So what I'm going to do, instead of making this a full-blown guide/review, I'm just going to do a combination of both for the new stuff this year, so I don't have to go end up doing the same thing again that I've done every single year. It's all good information, minus the new stuff, so which is why I'm going to cover it now. So, our first new addition is Halloween costumes. Much like the Winter's Day and War and Kryta costumes, these can be purchased from the online store. There's a special going on right now where you can get both of them for a reduced price. It's all a matter of whether you think it's worth it or not. And of course, I went ahead and bought them. So we got our first one, which is the Lich costume. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, what is that? Okay. So we got a scary demonic creature with goat legs. This was cool from the waist up. But once you get to that point, I mean, it looks fine on the female version, but no, on the male one, we're stuck looking like goats. You got a separate headpiece you can put on too that turns your eyes yellow and like matches the rest of the thing. And then the next one we have is the Flaming Pumpkin Head Man, which I think is kind of cool until you look at it from an aerial view. At that point you notice the fire is 2D, ruining the effect permanently. You can also put on the separate costume, which is the headless version, which just leaves you with a flaming absence of a head, which does not make sense, but whatever. You can also hide it so you're just a headless guy. And you can also do some pretty hilarious glitches with this pumpkin head by going into the costume brawl or using a tonic or even entering a worm in the desolation. So, I don't know, maybe having fun with that is worth it alone. And not to mention the female version on this looks like they're wearing a massive filled diaper, which is kind of disgusting, so, well, at least that's my opinion on them anyways. Maybe your opinion is different. Don't let me sway you one way or another. Feel free to buy them if you enjoy them. See, I don't know, maybe you're into goat legs and filled diapers or something. So, you know, if you like these, feel free to buy them. Remember, it's just supporting ArenaNet, which is developing a game called Guild Wars 2, which all of us want to buy, so it just adds to the help. In addition to that, we also have some major changes to the costume brawl. For more info on the costume brawl, like I said, feel free to watch any of my other videos I've posted. I go in depth, like, twice in a row. Well, they've changed the builds around like they do every year. The assassin is a little less overpowered this year, which is good. They've also added a new character you can play as to each profession and each gender of that profession. You can be people like Shiro, Paolo Joko, this Norn guy that no one cares about because he's a paragon, and this mysterious assassin who can't afford the entire set of obsidian armor. My prediction is this is somebody from the upcoming Guild Wars Beyond content for faction, so pretty much like the War and Kryta thing, but in faction. They also added a new map that represents like the Great Destroyer depths, kind of. It's pretty cool, so that mixes it up a little bit. Also, if you get on a win streak, you don't stay with your team. You get randomized every single time, so that eliminates people sinking in the Korean districts like everyone does, but either way, it makes it more balanced, so overall, I think it's a good change, even though it can be annoying at some times. So yeah, I think the costume brawl changes are pretty good. The costumes themselves aren't super amazing, but hey, I bought them anyways. There's going to be some new quests released, but obviously I can't go over them yet because they're not released yet, and I want to get this video out as soon as I can, so I'll probably be posting a video later on this week when the quests do come out. That is, if Fallout New Vegas doesn't steal my soul like it has for the past like 4 days. Anyways, we'll see. And as always, be sure to come to Lion's Arch District 35 on the 31st finale to meet up with me and the rest of the gang. So 35 is the district again for Lion's Arch. And that pretty much wraps it up for this first segment of this video. I may be posting another one later on, like I said, about the quests, but for now, that's all we have for today. If you want more info, feel free to watch any of my previous Halloween videos, and also feel free to check out my real-life channel, as always, where I'm posting videos more frequently than here. Yeah, some of you are going to be upset that I'm not making a full-blown guide this year, but, you know, it's all there, twice, if you want it again. So I really don't see the point in doing that. Well, I can't talk. I'm kind of sick, as you can hear. But anyways, yeah, I don't want to put this off any longer, so see you guys later. This is Doombox, signing out.